document these scratches on this thing before I get started on it. The radio's definitely not new. It's got scratches on the chrome. Can't really see that one. Yeah, maybe you can see it if I turn it. Yeah, see that scratch running down the side there? So, I think you said that it supposedly was new, just an open box. Well, I got my doubts about that. See that one scratch going across there too? But that one on the bottom there, that I don't know if you can see that very well. That one right there. That one's bad. But at the bottom of it's all scuffed up. Maybe somebody was sliding it back and forth on the desk or something. Alright. I'll get to it. Okay, see, this is what's happening. Like I'm on the uppers now. Channel 41's normal. Then we go to 10 meters on 2. 43 is normal. And of course there's a skip channel between 3 and 4, so 44 is normal. Then 10 meters. 47 is normal. 10 meters. There's a skip channel between 7 and 8, so that's why you're seeing 10 meters again. Channel 9 is normal, 515, and back to 10 meters. And 525, and then 515, because there's a skip channel between 11 and 12, and back to 10 meters. 14 is normal. Actually, it's not. 26,935. That's totally in the wrong direction. Back to 10 meters, and then 26,975. So anytime we try to use pin 10 on the PLL chip to get extra channels and stuff out of it, then the chip starts messing up. So we got a brand new one right here. Last one, as a matter of fact. And chip socket. I'm going to swap out the PLL and try to straighten it up. And I tried the same board, tried it in my test radio. It works perfectly. So I got a board that I had in my test radio. I hooked up to this radio, and it did the exact same thing. So that proved to me that it's the PLL chip. Okay, more to come. Okay, got it replaced. There's the old one. There's the new one on a chip socket. That's a high quality chip socket. And this is what we have now. There's channel 1. I'm on high band. Channel 1, 415. Channel 2, 425, 3, 435. 455 on 4, because there's a skip between 3 and 4, and I'm going to set up your Roger beep switch as your plus 10 switch. 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, right on up. Hope you got a good deal on this radio. Okay, there's the normal CB channel, normal CB band. Now we're going to go to the lowers. Yeah, this chip works perfectly. So that's a bad PLL chip. So I'll send you a separate bill for that. So I think it's like $20 for the chip. and $2 for the socket. So I just send you a bill for like $25 for doing all that. You've already paid for the troubleshooting, so I'm not going to charge you anything for that. You pay for 3 hours, and that's all I'm going to charge you for. But there it is. It's working perfectly now. Okay. Here's your, the slide has been cut down, so I got to adjust the slide. Oh no, I don't. That's right. 415. There's 2 up. Yeah, 1, 2 up. 1, 2, 3 down. So yeah, I might move it up just a little bit. Right there, center slot. Now I can also adjust it to where that the all the way clockwise is like 415, and then all the way counterclockwise will get you down to 410. But most people don't like that. I may just change some components and get you more slide out of it so that you can slide down 5 and go up 2 or 3. Okay, well yeah, it's working fine now after changing out that chip. So that PLL chip was bad. Alright, more to come. Alright, we got another problem. I think you got a bad final, either a driver or a final. We've got some power out, but it ain't like it ought to be. It's close, but that distortion, if I turn the mic gain all the way up, you see that gap in between these 2 lobes? That shouldn't be there. And I've tried adjusting it out, and I can't adjust it out. So if I turn the mic gain way down, almost to off, see, it smooths out. Then your power drops down to shit. So we should be seeing something similar to that, but even that is not that good. Okay, that's single tone, that's 1000 hertz. About right there. Actually, that gap needs to be a little closed, about right there. See, needs to be where it's at. I can't even get the damn scope to sync on it. Let's go back to this side. I want to detect on slope. And that looks awful. I'll turn the mic gain down. That's just bad, what that is. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Almost got it. Come on, sync up, damn it. Right there. But even that, this gap in between here should be more narrow. But if I try to turn up the mic gain to make it more narrow, see, it starts distorting right there. So I think we got a problem with the final. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace both of the finals. I'm getting ready to do the add the second final, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and replace all 3 of them. Okay, there's the heat sink kit, and I'll be putting that on there and adding that second final along with all the components. Okay, more to come. Okay, I discovered something. Both these finals have already been replaced. You see, Ranger, when they build Galaxy radios, they paint these nuts with this stuff to hold it in place. And although the stuff was still there on the nuts, it wasn't stuck anywhere else. And I didn't notice that until I started taking it off the finals. And see how that final there is clocked over to the side? Somebody soldered that in there without straightening it up. Maybe in anticipation of adding the heatsink, because it has to move over that way to add the heatsink. Okay, and also 95% of the time, Galaxy does not get, Ranger does not get the heatsink compound all over the front of the transistors on Galaxy radios. Now believe me, I've done enough of them to know. These finals are not stock. They're not the ones that came in the radio. And if you look at that soldering, like right there, and right there, you see these things been resoldered. So somebody's already swapped out these finals. And I don't know if they put used ones back in it or what the deal was, but the radio ain't doing what it's supposed to. So I'm going to put 2 new ones in there. And also add the 3rd one. So you'll have a MOSFET driver and 2 MOSFET finals. Okay? Alright. And there's something else I got to do too. See that damn coil right there? Looks like the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to have to straighten that one up too. And there's a couple more, like this one back here, that you can't really see at that angle. If I turn it sideways, you can. That one's got to be straightened. See that? So, a few little things that I need to do here. The receiver is working great. I mean, it's got one hell of a receiver on it. Now I got to get all these other little problems straightened out. All right, more to come. I'm going to replace your IRF 520s with these DGC FP13N10s. The FP13N10s give you a little more output power, and they're a little more tolerant of high SWR than what the IRF 520s are. Okay, so those are what I'm going to put back into it, and they are matched, a matched set. So your final push-pull final setups should do real well. Okay? All right. Okay, got those new finals in there. I got the power turned way down. Look at that scope. Isn't that pretty? It looks really good. Now if I talk into it, see how round that the modulation is on that? Let me switch to, that was on the 1000 hertz. Let's see what dual tone looks like. Look at that. That's 2-tone. And it's not going to sync. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio testing, testing audio. Audio 1 2. That's mic gain all the way up. And audio, you can't overdrive it. You know, you can overdrive it like this. You turn the mic gain down about halfway, and audio, hello, audio. Actually, you don't even need to go down halfway. Just about a quarter way. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Nice, pretty audio now. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio. That's what RF power turned all the way down. We got about 25 watts peak. And now this is with audio turn. Let's see, did I turn that up? What a bunch of fucking idiots on 38. Goddamn playing noise and all kind of stupid shit. Hello, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio testing, testing audio. Audio 1 2. About right at 30 watts peak. Okay. And these things are, this is just cool as a cucumber back here. Alright. Audio, hello audio. Got to adjust that meter down a little bit. Audio. Okay. Not done yet. Because every one of these damn adjustments inside this radio, and I do mean every fucking one of them, have been turned. One way or another. Everything was offset. I still haven't had a chance to straighten out those two crooked cans yet, but I will. But I switched to Fairchild instead of the DCGs, because the DCGs just draw way too much current for this little radio, so I pulled them back out and put Fairchild 13N10s in their place. And we seem to be doing great. Okay, more to come. Okay, I straightened these guys up as best I could. This one is up against this PC board IC thing here. And if I straightened it up, then if I straightened it all the way up, you see it's not quite perfectly straight. It's a lot better than what it was. But if I forced it over to where that it was up completely, then these two pins here in the back, or 3 pins, would have lifted out of the PC board far enough that I couldn't solder them. So I had to leave it kind of angled like that, because they cut the leads off when it's in the assembly. Same thing with this one. I tilted it as far as I could, but you see it's still not perfectly straight. But again, a lot better than what it was. Same reason. And made sure that all the leads are sticking through the board and are soldered very well. Okay. Alright. Continuing with the tune-up. Alright. Went through and done the alignment. Did the tune-up on the transmitter. Now watch this. RF power is all the way up. Meter on the left is average. Meter on the right is peak. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. So we're on the ×1 scale, so we're reading on this bottom scale here. Okay, that's 180, 60. That's 40. Sorry, that's 40 watts right there. Okay, that's 40. Right in the middle here is 50 and 60 watts peak. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio. Now I'm just talking just on a hand mic. I ain't got your diesel wired up yet. So I'm just talking on a regular little hand mic. Audio, hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. You can see I'm not yelling into the microphone. I'm just talking into it. On average, we'll run right around 50 watts, 52, 54 watts, something like that. Audio test, test audio, 1 2 3. When we get that diesel microphone on here, it'll do even better. Oh hell, I didn't even have RF power turned all the way up. Now let's see what it'll do. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio. That brought up the RMS to about 20 watts. We're still running about 52, 54, 55 watts peak. Audio, hello, hello, audio. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Each one of those little marks in there are two 2 watts, okay? Alright, continuing on. Something else I noticed is all of your digits still have the plastic over them. These and these, with a little protective plastic that comes over the digit. That's supposed to be removed before it's put on. I'll peel those off, but see that little tape-like stuff sticking down there? That's supposed to come off of these things when they manufacture it. You know, inserted in there. The people over at Ranger that's assembling these things will peel that plastic off. Unless this is a replacement. This is the way the replacements are when I get them in. And okay, well, it doesn't look like it's been replaced, but you never can tell. I mean, I was surprised to see the way the finals looked in this one. So somebody may have sent it back in for maintenance or whatever, and they couldn't straighten it out. But it's straightened out now. Did the complete alignment on it. I'll show you the receiver stuff here in a minute. Okay, got to get your microphone wired up so I can show that to you as well. Alright, more to come. That's what it looks like with the tape peeled off of it. See, it's actually flat black. You don't have that reflective stuff on there that looks kind of weird through the glass. So I'll get the rest of it peeled off here. Okay, there they are with all the protective sheathing removed. See how all the face of the characters are flat black now, nothing reflective on there. These little black felt, round black felt things that I put on here, they're to keep dust from getting inside the face of the radio. I see a lot of shops take these off and just throw them away. And the excuses that I've heard range from anywhere to it looks better, to you can't lubricate the switch with this in the way, and you know, people will make up excuses for anything, but most of it's just laziness. They forget to put them on there, put the face back on it, and don't want to take the time to take the face back on it to put the felt washers back in there, but they need to be in there. So if you own one of these, you take it to a shop. When you get it back, look around the edges of the switches and make sure that that little felt pad is in there. Okay, got the faceplate back on there. I want to show you these little plastic washers I'm putting on. They keep the knobs from rubbing the face of the radio. And they go on the, they don't go on the ones that's got the push button switches on them, like that one, and that one. On 959, you should have 4. There's one that goes there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay, channel selector doesn't get one either. But you can see the little black felt washers behind the switches. So if you send your radio for repair, and when you get it back, check and make sure those are there. Like I said, they keep dust out of the face of the radio. And I got to put the other plastic washers around the controls, but they are to keep your knobs from rubbing the face of the radio. Okay, got them all on there now. That's where they go. Okay, like I said, they're to keep the knobs from rubbing the face. Okay, got the front put back on it. Got the wires all dressed up inside. There's your kit. It works off the noise blinker A and L switch. Well, I'll show you once I get the covers on it. Need to check to make sure that Talkback works and all that business. Okay, be right back. Okay, I just got the covers sitting on it. I haven't put the screws in it. I don't put the screws in them until after the 24-hour burn-in. But I wanted to make sure that Talkback works, and you can see Talkback does work. Audio 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 test. Okay, and I still got a Still got to wire the microphone. I'm about to do that right now while the radio's sitting here cooking. But let's see, run down to 19 real quick. I did set the meter, did the alignment. You know, I probably should have waited to set the meter till after I did the alignment. Yep, god damn it. Good thing I didn't put the screws in the covers. Alright, I'll reset the meter. That gives you some idea of how far off the radio was. They turned every inductor, I believe, every inductor and every pot inside the radio. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to get rid of that squeal, but they obviously didn't know what the hell they were doing. So, I'll reset that. Sorry. But that's why I don't put the screws in them. And I realized just as I went to show you the receiver that I had set the meter before I did the complete alignment. So there you go. And you push in the Roger beep. RB light comes on, you go up 10 kcs, okay? Or one channel, and that's to pick up the channels that get skipped. Between 3 and 4, 7 and 8, 11 and 12, 15, I think it's 15 and 16, and then 19 and 20. There's 5 channels in there that's the switch lets you get, which will be 15 total. You'll get 15 extra channels by having that plus 10 kc, okay? And your channel board is on this one, the LC35. All the way over to the left is low channels. That's your lowest frequency there. Okay, that's channel 40 on the low band. That's one channel below channel 1. That's your highest frequency. Well, almost your highest frequency. If you press in the 10 kc button, it goes up one more channel. That's your highest frequency. Okay, and this band starts on 415. Okay, in the middle is CB, of course. Alright, and I'll fix that meter. Okay, more to come. Got the microphone all wired up. Okay, that's a Diesel 832 Echo mic, Echo power mic. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. I've got it I got it turned down now. Audio, hello 1 2. Now, when I say turned down, I mean I've got the echo turned down. Here it is with the echo. Audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. Now you have to be careful with it because it does that. It is a power mic. There's echo all the way up. Hello. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. And it is a power mic. So if you want to check your audio and see what it sounds like, turn your mic gain down to about halfway. Hello. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. Testing 1 2 1 2. Test echo. And like I said, that's with echo all the way up. I turn echo down about halfway. Hello 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2. So, you know, I mean, my personal preference, I would run it down like that. Hello 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Sounds good, but folks can still understand you. Now on AM, I wouldn't run it at, I mean on sideband, I wouldn't run it at all. Okay. All right. Radio's been on now for about, let's see, what time is it now? 9:30. 21:36. So it's been on about 6 hours. You can see it's still dead center. Right there with your, it's kind of like, I pointed it, meant to point it right at the I, but it looks like it's pointed at the half the R and the I. But that's center slot, and like I said, it's been on now since about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I need to let it finish burning in, but I'm going to go ahead and put the screws in it. I'll be right back. Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. See Felipe, this is your Galaxy DX959b. I've repaired all the problems I can find with the radio. The radio works great. I've got your Diesel 8-32 power echo mic wired for the radio. Okay, there's your heat sink for the second final. It has a 13 N10 driver and two 13 N10 finals. Oh, and for the tag, I hot glued the tag to the bottom of the cover. Now I used hot glue so you can pull it off there if you want to. You just freeze it with something and it'll break right off. Okay, it's only held on there by hot glue. Alright, but I didn't want you to lose it. And I think I've already showed you the top and bottom and the power, but we'll do a power check again real quick. We are on channel 19. I'm going into my cantenna right there. Meter on the left is RMS, meter on the right is peak. I'm on the ×1 scale, so we'll be reading on the bottom scale. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let me turn down that other radio. Oop, still got Talkback on. Hello audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio testing, testing, audio. The little radio works great. 50 watts out of it with those 13 N10s. Okay, all the other controls work as normal. When you turn RF power all the way down on AM, you get 1 watt out, a 1 watt carrier. And this guy right here controls your channels. In the center is CB. To the left is your 40 lowers, and to the right is your 40 uppers. Okay, push in the mic gain for Roger beep, and it's your plus 10 kc. The Roger beep is disabled. No more Roger beep. Okay, see how it goes up 10 kcs per channel. Alright, let's see, what else do I need to show you? There's upper side, AM, lower side. You can see they're all three tuned together. The radio will slide down to 627. Okay, so it's real easy to get to the zeros. There's 630. Or you can go the other way and go to what is it, 640? Yep, right there. Okay, now I'm on high band, that's why we're on channel 19, 640. And you come back down there, 635. Okay? Alright, back to CB. Okay, I'll put it in the CB mode. I like the Galaxy noise filter. In fact, I've told folks like this before. This noise filter is very similar to the one that I have in my Yaesu, the circuit itself. They build the circuit on a little PC board. You've seen it mounted on the back of the radio if you've been into them. Seen the schematic on this. It's a very good noise filter. Okay, if you're on sideband, I recommend you use it. All right, but I'll leave it in the CB position. It works best on sideband. It doesn't do that much on AM. I mean, it helps, but it really stands out on sideband. Okay. I think that about does it. Be sure you take this red tape off once you get it back. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about the scratches on the bezel. Some of them on the bottom there are really bad. I think I did a video before I started on the radio of the scratches. So the only way to fix that is to replace the bezel. You can order them from Galaxy, but well, actually no, you can't order them from Galaxy. You have to order them from a third party like RF Parts. Okay. See, Felipe, I sure hope you enjoy your radio. It was my pleasure to repair it for you. 73s, everybody. I just finished repairing this radio, and I enjoy repairing radios, okay? Felipe, I sure hope you enjoy this one. It's just a really nice radio. But the reason that I'm back on the video is that I get requests every day from folks wanting to send me their radios. And while I do enjoy repairing them, I love fooling with the radios, making them do things they're not supposed to do, that kind of stuff, and getting them back up into working condition, actually better than what they are, what they come from the factory, by doing complete alignments on them. And I've got the equipment to do the right kind of alignment. I've got a couple of Tektronix scopes. I've got all kind of meters and counters, and I've got I've got bird watt meters out the yin yang. Matter of fact, I got a digital bird meter I need to get hooked up. I hadn't had time to do it. But I'm saying all that to say this. I am swamped with radios. I've got over 100 radios to be repaired or modded. So right now I'm not taking on any more work as far as repairs go. Now we still do the sales. We'll still sell the new radios and do the upgrades to the radios before they're shipped out, but that's only on the new radios. Okay, I need to get caught up on some of the other repairs and modifications I have. I'm behind on building the Lescom kit boards, so I need to get some of that knocked out. Okay, but just keep checking back if you need a repair, and we'll get to it just as soon as we can. And like I said, email me at lcts13lcts@gmail.com. Shoot me an email and ask me, am I taking them yet? But, you know, I'd wait about 3 or 4 weeks before I did that, because right now I'm not in a position to take on any more work. Okay? Just only new radio sales and the mods for those new radios. And kits. I'm still doing kits. If you need a kit, go ahead and order a kit. It's just repairs and modifications. Okay? All right. 73s, everybody.